I have a question. Why is music haram? If it is haram, what is the punishment of listening to music?
The music industry, as it currently stands, is an industry of filth and fahsha. You cannot deny this.
تعينوا بالصبر والصلاة وإنها لكبيرة إلا على الخاشعين.
First of all, we have to know the ruling in Islam over music. Now, why would someone say music is haram? Everybody likes music. Everybody enjoys music. Everybody enjoys singing and dancing and being cheerful. So why would someone say it's haram? But if you go to the Sunnah, the most authentic book for Muslims, any Muslim Sunni, you would ask him, he would say Sahih al-Bukhari. This is the most authentic book on earth after the Quran. And in Sahih al-Bukhari, the Prophet ﷺ tells us that there will be people of my ummah making haram things halal. And they would make adultery, fornication. They would make silk. They would make consuming intoxicants, khamr. And music instruments halal. 4 things. The Prophet ﷺ told us that there will come people who would make these haram things halal. So the Prophet is the one who told us that music is haram. And the evidence behind it is overwhelming. Ya akhi, let's assume that there is no Quran on this topic and there is no hadith on this topic. What's the ruling on music? We go to our 4 great imams, great schools of thought. We find that the consensus of the school of thought of Abu Hanifa, of Al-Imam Malik ibn Anas, Al-Imam Muhammad ibn Idris al-Shafi'i, Al-Imam Ahmad ibn Muhammad ibn Hanbal, the 4 schools of thought, and you definitely, and the people of Indonesia, are one of them. You have to follow one of them. They all say that music is haram. The consensus of scholars. So,
our beloved Prophet Muhammad said, it's mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 7, hadith number 5590. The beloved Prophet said that from among my followers, there will be some people who will make illicit sex, that is adultery and fornication, as well as wearing of silk, drinking intoxicants, and using musical instruments as legal. There will be among my people who will make some things which are illegal, that is adultery, fornication, wearing of silk, having intoxicants, and the playing of musical instruments as legal. Now this hadith, when it says that they will make certain things legal, and we know that intoxicants is haram, we know very well that adultery, fornication is haram, because it is mentioned along with these things which are forbidden, musical instruments are mentioned along with them, it indicates that the Prophet has prohibited them. But some people will make it legal. And we know there are some scholars who today do permit that playing of music instruments is allowed. So this hadith is very clear-cut in saying that musical instruments are haram.
If you take a look at music, and I know there are very few scholars, of late who are saying no, there's nothing wrong and so on. But even those, and I want to clarify something to start with before we get to what my son here has asked. The truth is, even if we look at some of the scholars who might have said that, okay, you know what, music, there is certain, it's permissible. They are not talking about the beat of today. Today's beat is definitely excluded. There is no scholar on earth, Muslim scholar, that allows you to listen to Beyonce and Madonna and Michael Jackson and those. That is completely out because, number one, it's dirty, it's filthy, the lyrics are horrible, terrible. They encourage you to move your body and to shake your thing, as they say. May Allah forgive us, really.
What is the music industry about? It is about zina, it is about haram relationships, it is about nakedness and videos of this manner, suggestiveness, lewdness, it is about all types of shahawat and whatnot. This is
just
the music industry, ya Sheikh. The music industry.
Just I wanted to explain with details.
You cannot deny this.
Okay, that's fine.
So when somebody comes and wants to say music is halal, right? Ya akhi, open your eyes and look at this reality. How can you just make this blanket statement without looking at the waqi'? The least you can say about them, these types of instruments, what they do is they bring about a level of desire or shahwa or lust, right? And one wonders, what is the fa'idah of bringing about that lust when it's happening in public? And that is why, from the beginning of time, these instruments are associated with nudity, with women and men dancing. This is beyond any one culture. Think about it.
You move your body, you are sexually hyped up. It moves you to a point and a peak where the dirtiness of this music industry has got to such a degree that the Christians and the Jews who are following are also saying it's prohibited, not just the Muslims. So it's a dirty industry. Ask those who are in it. It's filthy. When you hear about music, you hear about how to attract the opposite sex, and it's all about love and all about, your emotions. And so at home you're not happy. When you go to work, you see someone you're working with and you're busy thinking, ooh, the music fits exactly here, and so on. Things are happening. People are tampering with our minds, whereas we have the melody of the Quran, the melodious revelation that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, something great and grand. We should not substitute the Quran with that. As for
when they sing songs, it's like a mantra. When you repeat a chorus over and over and over. So when a kid hears a song and he starts singing that chorus over and over and over, then you start to hear it in the alpha state, into the subconscious mind. So you start to become the song or become what you're saying.